Well, hopefully it doesn't surprise you that securing DNS is pretty much the same as securing anything. It's never simple and it's never just one solution. So we started off just looking at simple access control lists. So with these we could use IP or IP address ranges to restrict, and we were looking at restricting the zone transfer, and it worked, but it was fairly limited. So we extended that by looking at our transactional signatures. So starting to include key file references within our access control list. In this way, we gained the advantage of having perhaps a more flexible solution whereby we could easily distribute the keys to slave servers. And we're also authenticating that they were in fact connecting to the correct server and not a spoofed IP address, and that there was no tampering with the messages as they were transferred down. Extending that solution, we were looking at DNSSEC. So we were using the tools for DNSSEC when we were creating our transactional signatures, but DNSSEC itself is really the signing of our zones. So any resolver that is DNSSEC enabled could then automatically verify the records as they were getting answers back from the server. The tools that we went through and took a look at with this was our DNSSEC keygen and our DNSSEC sign zone. Now, of course, there was quite a lot of steps involved into signing the zones as they were when we were creating our transactional signatures. But it's really relying on the underlying public key and private key mechanism, seeing that that can provide our authentication and signing of information. Now that we know how to secure bind, we're going to leave it behind. We're going to take a look now at PowerDNS and just seeing how perhaps we could start scaling some of this information by rather having our DNS zones stored as they are with bind in memory, by looking at have back-end databases where we can store this information.